lovelies, and welcome to another video. So I thought I would do a quick video today and doing a collage cover for a new journal. I haven't done a journal for my last few design team projects for Tracie. I haven't, I've done folios and that sort of thing. So I thought it was time I did a journal, and I got loads of Amazon packaging. So what I've already done, I'll take these out that I've put in there. I've already collaged the inside, and this is I made 2 pockets. And again, what I've done is I've printed off, now my printer's back, a collection of the plainer papers from the kits I have of Tracie's, and you know, done a collage along with some scraps that I've got left. I've put some just some thick cotton just to thicken the spine a little bit there. That has got a layer of Mod Podge on. Oh, sorry, not yet. And then this is the front. So I'm just going to give you a rough idea. It doesn't matter really what size, but this is the Amazon packaging. So it's about 7 1/4 by 8 1/2. And that's just a nice sizing really to get your A4 papers, A4 in the UK, A4 in half. So the middle is done, but the outside, I like to do a layer of Ranger collage matte medium, and I couldn't get hold of any, so I thought I'd give this a try. I don't think it's much different. This is again by Ranger, but it's one of Dina Wakley's. It's called Media Gel Medium, Soft Gel Matte Medium. I thought I'd give it a try and see what I think. I don't suppose there'll be a deal of difference because it's made by Ranger, but I suppose for different creators it has to have a little bit of something different in. It certainly smells. It's got a different smell to it, so I think it's I haven't got one left of the other one is Tim Holtz, made for Tim Holtz. So I thought I'd give this a try, and I thought we'd do it together. So really just get a nice soft brush. I do find that if I'm collaging paper on a cover, I like it to be, you know, make it more robust. And I have found by using, you know, the Ranger collage matte medium, that has done the trick beautifully. But none at the moment on Amazon, UK Amazon. But you never know. Sometimes you end up finding a more favourite product, don't you? By trying something different. I'm not sure you can certainly tell it's a lot creamier, but is it thinner? I'm not sure. So the next video, when we've done the cover, I've put some signatures together, I think 3. And what I've done is I put those together before the printer came back from having its service. So I've put it together with using up, because the last few months I've been wanting to use up things I'd already got printed out of Tracie's, and I think it's going to give it a nice paper mix. So it's just a matter, you often don't find that you don't need to put it on too thick, because the thing is, it's better to put several layers on rather than just putting really thick layers on to start with. I have to say I'm liking how it's brushing on. I think the proof of the pudding is when it's dry and how well it's sealed. Underneath I've used I used some of my Scotch glue to stick these papers down, and as I say, the inside I've sealed with some matte Mod Podge. I find that I tend to be using the Mod Podge less and less. I think it's because I found that certainly for the covers, for sealing covers, I like the matte mediums. But we'll see. Make sure that you wash your brush out pretty quickly, because otherwise it goes hard, and that's, you know, often you can't get your brush to work again then because it's gone too hard. And really, if you're wanting to do a project, you know, you need to be doing all this prep, plenty of time to leave your cover to dry. Leave it overnight to dry so that you can get the best. I mean, it's drying out pretty quickly, but you don't feel like there's any on. At least, you know, with the tin one, I haven't got one left, even an old tub to look at the contents. It doesn't feel, with that it gives it a lovely, although it's matte, it makes it feel quite sturdy, whereas this just feels, I know it's not fully dry, but it feels a bit like paper still, and you don't get that, I don't find, with the other one, but we'll see. Let's make sure that we put plenty where you're going to have the folds, because that's the other thing, these can crack quite easily if you don't really seal your folds well. There we go. Okay, now seems smaller, but I don't think it's 4 ounce this one, so it's the Dina Wakley Media Gel Medium. Right, put that on there. Now while it's a bit wet, because I do want this to stick down, is what else I want to put on my cover. So I have got this lovely I'm going to put some 3-in-1 Beacon 3-in-1 on here, so roughly go underneath where that's going. I know it's I just want to not put it all, not leave it really, because I think this will be an extra sealant. Putting that on. Right, let's look. I'm going to use my ruler. Sorry for leaning. There we are. How far down? Right, I think we'll put a little bit on there. It's quiet, isn't it? It's quiet today. Everywhere's quiet. Not used to it. Right. That's nice. Just pull that off a bit. So this is some vintage, lovely old vintage tablecloth. That was David's mum's. And then I've got one of these massive, the large butterflies that belong to Tracie. And we'll put that on. I had a look at some with more colour in, and I decided that I did like this black and white one mainly, but I just put a touch of colour with a highlighter pen on the wings, because just to match it in with the pink that's in the embroidery on the tablecloth. So I'm just, because I want it to stick on top of fabric and I want it to stick well because it's the cover, I'm using my 3-in-1 again here. Okay, and trying to think, I want it to look like that coil is coming out of its antenna. I couldn't think then. I couldn't think what the name was for it then. The antenna. There we go. I could have moved it over a bit better because I'm going to, that wing is going to go round the corner. But yeah, hey ho, that will be okay. Right, that's on there. And I'm going to do then on top of my butterfly, just to finish it off, I'm going to then put some, and we'll see if it seals the butterfly as well. I find with the matte medium that the Ranger have made for Tim Holtz, I do find it, although it's matte, it does give a bit of a nice sheen finish that you sort of can catch in certain lights, and I do like that. I don't want the photo finish, you know, a bit too bright for my taste for what I'm using it for. Not sure that we're going to get any of it off. Let's see if we should have got enough on there, I think. Right then, there we go. I think we'll leave it at that. I'll show you when it's dry. And then what I've done is I have requested, I think, two kits off Tracie for this project, and I'll let you know what they are. I'm excited about them because they are new to my stash, so thank you very much to Tracie. And I'm going to use them inside this. As I say, I've made 3 signatures. I'll show you the papers on those next time when this is dry, and I'll introduce you to the 2 new kits that I'm going to be using inside. So I'm quite excited. So let me know if you would like to do something along these lines, or you like to just use packaging to make your journals. I think it's you know, I think we should be using it. I don't always use everything recycled, but when you've got it, you know, why buy a new card when you've got lovely sturdy card here from Amazon? I think we're going to end up having, I think I may well end up having to chop that bit of butterfly wing off. I hope not, but it doesn't seem to want to stick, does it? We'll see. I may well have to put some extra if it doesn't. I'm going to leave it like that, I think, to dry. Okay then, lovelies, thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share and comment, all those good things that help us keep the channel going and growing. All right then, bye for now.